Hey folks, I'm the Mysterious JG, and welcome back to Let's Play Romance of Three Kingdoms 13! Take a look at this... Ooh, that was a bit of weird slowdown there. Take a look at this face. Take a look at the face on... Oh, what's the damn best way for me to actually find him? Look at this guy. Not the face, so just the whole pose. I was reading SKS Plays comments about how he thinks this is like he's pointing with hostility or pointing threateningly. To me, he's pointing at you like he's saying, "Call 423, get fame. I can make you famous. 423, get fame." Anyway, I'm Serious JG. It's Let's Play Romance of Three Kingdoms 13. And in fact, what's up? Damn. Game is lagging in some weird ways here. A little nervous about this. Something's gonna foul up. But no, it's very much time to, well, for one thing, we have to consider, this must be a Lubu city. Yep. We have to consider whether it's time to start teleporting a bunch of food up, since most of these armies have marched out now. Is it time to teleport a ton of food to Hanzhong and Chang'an? And also, if we'd want, like, we conquered Yuan Shao and Liu Zhang without JG Mystery personally ever marching into battle. He hasn't marched into battle since the death of Lu Lingqi. But with his 3 wives at his side, it might be time for us to actually go out there and participate in the battle one last time before unifying China. And to that end, well, there's a couple things we need to do. People have proposals to make. I'm not all that worried about these, seeing as the game is over. But let's reallocate supplies. Let's toggle from gold to supplies, since supplies we care about. And let's just pick a couple of cities. Hey, ooh, that's a lot of supplies. Give you 40,000 supplies. Let's give you Calvin Klein City 40,000 supplies. Well, you know what? That feels like I might be taking too much. What if I cut the supplies of each of these cities down to half of what it currently is? I don't need to do that with every single city, but alright, so there's like 15,000 supplies. Let's round off and say they get to keep 80,000. And we'll round off you to 90,000. And we'll round off you. Whew, geez, that is a lot of supplies. 114. So that would be 60,000. And you'll be 100,000. And we won't take from you because, oh no, that's your gold. You'll come down to like 50,000. You'll come down to 80,000. I might come to regret this. It might be a point where I won't be able to march units out of these cities unless I go back and send food back to them. Not to mention, that's now giving me 500,000 supplies to play with. I'll just do these last 2 cities here, and then we'll knock it off. So this will be 70,000 and 80,000. Again, rounding off without really paying too close attention. So now I can give 350,000 additional supplies to each of these cities. And seeing as I have 144 here, 350 to that would be 300 and let's call it 380,000. That's actually not enough. Let's call it 400,000. That leaves you another 400,000 to give here. I'm doing the math wrong somehow. Alright, let's call this 600,000. And then you will come up to... Nah, alright, we'll call it 500,000. I just cannot figure this math out. And you'll have a little bit more supplies. So we have 500,000 supplies in Chang'an and over 500,000 supplies in Hanzhong, thanks to the magic of teleportation. Which, that should feed any armies marching through. And if it doesn't, we'll play this little game again. I've completed the request. Let's report this to Fat John. I don't know that we have time to do that. Let's march. Let's dance. Let's march for Anding. Let's march from Chang'an. I have Huang Yueying and Zhenji as my sub-officers. Shang Zhang has her own... Oh, wait, no, I don't have them as sub-officers. I have them as... I can add them as sub-officers. And that's every officer I got in the city. Those are pretty good. Attack 136, defense 137. So I got the same attack as Jiao Yuan's unit. Or defense, not as good attack. He's got Tiger Cavalry, though. So they're pretty fucking badass. Shang Zhang. She would not be as good. Okay, she's better with archer units than anything else. It's too bad because it would be fun to see her get in a duel. Part of me wants to get a... Oh, she's got multi-shoot. That's the Huangzhong ability that was like fucking us up. Nice. Supply-wise, I feel like we are at max supplies. Okay, and we're taking 44,000 troops. That seems like a decent sized unit. Still, there's like a whole city over here that actually could deploy again. Wonder if they've got the officers for it. They do. Not going to be the greatest unit that ever marched. I think we've got enough. Is everyone ready? 433, get fame. I think I got the number wrong that time. Oh, I thought I had frozen time. I guess I didn't. Alright, well I want to, I was going to let you guys march out too. To attack Wudu. Oh, I guess you already marched. Never mind. Alright, forget it. Well, we know there's fuckloads of battles going on, but we're actually just going to go ahead and... I don't think I've got anybody to... Oh, Miao Ji didn't come along with this. Could he be patrolling? Oh, that's Zhongshan anyway, never mind. So what happened over here? Lizard Lord forces marched, Montang forces marched. We missed a couple of messages. Play record. That is not what I meant. Event history. Montang force, Lizard Lord force, Huban force, Mawan force. It's just a bunch of forces marching. Oh, hey, looks like Lizard Lord is going to be throwing down with us and with Vulture Bean. That could be interesting. Yeah, I know that we were trying to have a big throwdown between, I guess. Oh, you know what? Hold on, let me quick. It'll take just a second probably to find. comments on a recent RTK video where they were having after each other. Oh no, it's not letting me. Oh, Google notifications. Oh, Google notifications. Oh, I do. I clicked it the wrong way. Okay. Just looking for this guy's username here. Of course, he's not showing up when I need him. Dragon, Demonic Demon 363, who has a, I mean, yeah, he's been ready to pick a fight with Lizard Lord for some time. I'm not sure that that's going to happen, but it looks like we might get to personally do battle. Oh, Sun Jiao is injured. Careful. I don't want Shang Jiang getting upset. She might beat the shit out of me. Cheng Pu is injured. Yu Jun captured by Lu Bu squad. Cheng Pu's unit or condition is improved. Battle of Key. JG Mystery 69 sexy 1012 against Lizard Lord 5110. But I'd like to control the battle directly? You're damn right I would. Let's get some tactical genius. Show it off. Alright, where's JG Mystery? I want you to attack Lizard Lord. Shang Jiang. Where's Shang Jiang? Shang Jiang might not have gotten to come into the battle because there's too many units already here. What is JG Mystery doing? Get over there. Yeah, my allies were in my way. Oh, he's using Fierce Lion. Actually, it's not, now that I look at it, it's not at all a good idea for me to attack him on my own because my unit doesn't outnumber his unit. I'm a little disappointed Shang Jiang's not in the battle though. He's probably going to destroy that camp before we get to him. Zhu Shu's going to fuck him up though. Fuck him up, Zhu Shu. Fuck him up. The enemy surrounds us. Hold the line. Am I close enough to demoralize him yet? I'm not winning the Tactical Genius Award for this battle. Oh, Vulture Bean helped increase its effect, even though my wives are in the unit with me. Hey, that's Zhang He. I somehow completely missed that Zhang He. We got some all-stars in here. We got Zhang He and Jihao Yuan both in these. Alright, let's let Zhang He show his stuff. Because his like actual normal-looking officer portrait in this game means I never noticed that it's the Dynasty Warrior crazy guy. Steel General. Greatly increases defense. Grants cleave. Hopefully this doesn't mean that in my next battle I can't do anything. Does he continue to attack that camp? I guess he's finally trying to attack us. Attack the enemy formation. 20 days. You dare to stop me. I don't think he's going to stop us, actually. Use Demoralizer one more time, for what it's worth. Which isn't much, really. We've already... Oh, now Jihao Yuan is boosting his power. Meanwhile, he's going to destroy that base. It's like, yes, Lizard Lord has achieved a victory. He's also damaging, like, all of my guys. A little tiny bit at a time. Or maybe they're getting killed by my own archers. I think that's actually what's happening. Yes, my brilliant tactics at work. That is the end, Lizard Lord. Get fame! It's after the victory that is important. And after the victory, I give honors to myself for some reason. Why didn't Zhang He get honor? Huh. My gracious words are wasted on Lu Dai. I ranked ? Knowledge of war is what makes me fearsome. I got 156 gold. That's awesome. Interesting. Well, we got more guys still coming after various cities. I want to make sure that all of you guys are continuing your advance and not going to stop at defending Hanzhong. As important as it is that we all be the kings of Hanzhong. We got Ruishi attacking Jiaming Gate, which is, I thought she would have been one of our units that we can control, but she was probably one of the ones that Lu Bu ordered to attack before I went and ordered the rest of them to attack, so that's fine. Yue Yi has been freed from Jiangyang. Liu Jun has been freed. Oh, okay, it's Lu Bu's just a catch and release program for him. Vulture Bean Force has been attacking Anding. JG Mystery Force has been attacking Anding. So when the relief comes for the siege, we'll get involved in the fight. Hopefully, Chang Zhang will get a chance to shine. Sumi Yi Force has begun attacking Anding. Yep. Battle of Anding. JG Mystery against Lizard Lord. Alrighty. So did something happen? And I don't understand why Shang Zhang isn't getting to be involved in any of these fights, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Vulture Bean, you are my sister-in-law, and in order to keep an eye on you, well, no, she's got some pretty good tactic though. Cry of Justice. I don't know how long this would last, but I'm not gonna use this right out of the gate. And my presence affects increases it. So we'll just go ahead and start attacking, in general, the front gate here. Although actually that gate there is already damaged. But let's just charge the front gate. These two units, Kira Chang and Suma Yi, can attack this camp. I feel like somebody will have Zhu Shou go attack this camp. Is he coming out to face us? He's coming out to face us. We should thank him for the honor. Maybe attack that camp just to make sure that he comes out. No, he's going to go there and guard that gate, I guess. Well, I am sure that I have a catapult. Actually, can assemble it right there. Kira Chang has already captured that base. Did not take long. Hopefully my guys won't get devastated by catapult fire. Doesn't look like my guys get devastated by our own catapults. Anybody else can assemble a siege weapon? Here, Chang. He's got War God power, that's pretty sweet. Doesn't look like they got catapults and provoke bows. Alright, let's just keep going then. Taking that guy a little time to destroy that base. I wonder if Lizard Lord will be able to slip through our fingers if we were to attack that main camp in there instead of attacking Lizard Lord. Give him the option of allow him to role play that he somehow escaped and with the lizard people. But not sure how he'll react if we just attack the main camp. If he'll be forced by the now's the time, rush it. Oh, he's coming after these guys because it's like desperation time, I guess. He's trying to attack my catapult unit from behind, I think. But my sister-in-law won't allow that. Although before she does anything, Kira Chang should probably be the one to take him out. She's pretty good unit. But give you my knock for justice, and now Kira Chang. Gotta finish off Lizard Lord. Oh, Q Little's in that unit too. That's interesting. Sort of. Ah, the reinforcements are here. Ma Wan has replaced Lizard Lord as Supreme Commander. Well, now that's where your downfall is going to come. Am I still a catapult unit? It looks like I am. Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually had to use tactics or anything, so I might be a little rusty. Kira Chang ought to be able to bust out War God to fuck some shit up here, but that takes quite a bit of control. Oh, he won't go around the outside of it, huh? She wants to attack the formation. I'm still not clear on what that means. Kira Chang's actually in some trouble. But yeah, he just got pincered, so that's gonna... Oh, and we just took the city anyway. So, Ma Wan squad successfully evaded pursuit. Suma Yi is super champion. More than anything, I'm glad to provide help in battle. Or prove helpful in battle. Next time we'll be so lucky. Let's continue to be kick-ass warriors and shit. So we conquered Anding and captured Guan Yu. Do we want to move officers here? I suppose we should. Yeah, I guess we should. I mean, I don't even know if they'll have time to get assigned governor hoods and stuff. We'll put All Dragon in charge. And have Chang Pu helping him out. And you're the governor. I'm looking for created officers who haven't had a chance to be governor. I like the idea of putting Meng Huo up there for some reason. That's probably enough. Oh wow, there's a lot of officers in that city. Let's give them a few from there. Although again, there's not a whole lot of reason to worry about it. So anybody here who Tian Song, he deserves to be moved around. I don't think any of these guys are created officers anyway. There we go. That's fine. So now, all of you guys should be advancing towards what's our next objective on this path. We should probably just head for Wu Wei and let these guys move up through here. Because we'll be, you know, encountering resistance as we go. I mean, clearly this is it. I mean, they are not going to repulse this attack. There is no way. What do you want to do? Invest in Onding's commerce. He's a little busy right now, but I guess we'll... I guess if he's not already, if he's not in combat, then yeah, that's fine. Now he's marching back. Ma Jiang is marching back. He's gonna let us have Onding. Shu-han is injured. Yeah, we got one of these things here where the battles are getting so big that... Oh, Clark Griswold's injured. Battles are getting so big that I can't deploy all of the forces that I've got. What would be the best way for them to go? How about to... Here, I can't set a waypoint for them. Well, I've ordered a bunch of guys to Chang'an now, so I'll just have to keep an eye out that they eventually can move along past there. Now, okay, so now you guys are... Where are you guys going? You guys... It's like they've given up on Onding. And maybe you guys should advance towards Tianshui from this direction. And we'll continue on towards Lu Wei. GG Mystery might not get involved in that much combat after this, after all. Partiality, raise loyalty, build a brewery. And then you can build an arena where you can sell the beer. Jiao Mao has matured in Hong Kong. He swears loyalty to us. That's exciting news. Shang Zhang is the woman. Get that through your heads now. All of my wives run Chang'an. But particularly her. Because if I don't let her have her way, she'll beat me in a duel. Oh, Dragon Demon's force there is bigger than all their units put together, except, well. So it looks like we are getting to attack Wudu now. Including Uncle Draki. He's getting to attack Wudu. We conquered Wu. Ma Tang has been captured. And somehow this is considered my city, even though a whole host of officers that seem to include Lu Bu captured it. Yeah, I think it's out of habit that I'm doing this now. I'm not even like really looking for created officers who should get an opportunity to rule a city, which is what I should be doing. I've probably got some created officers up here who never got the call to run a city. Everybody Wang Zhong tonight. Ling Lu already runs a city. Kira Chang does not have her own city, so now she will have that one. Consider yourself governor of that town, Kira Chang, even though I will not probably actually get back to base to order that so. Now I got guys piling up in Hanzhong. How's Hanzhong doing for supplies? Hanzhong still has 300,000 supplies, even with all of these units passing through. Game wants me to go report to Fat John. Doesn't seem like the most important thing that's happening right now, but... Well, they're trying to defend Wu Wei. Jam's Gym has been hired! Oh, wow! You know what that means? That after all of that... Yes, thank you, Lu Bu. We're working on it. After all of that, I actually did create that character. I could have sworn I created that character, and then I was all disappointed that I'd like let Zer fall down, and that he had this guy contribute, and that I didn't create his character. It's a friend of his from work. But no, I actually did create Jim Jams. Alright, well, let's take a look at Jim Jams, the officer that we didn't get to do in any of our previous silly videos of this type. I'm looking for a chart. There we go. So search by name for Jim Jams. He will not have any. I don't know why I'm bothering to show his little thing here, because we know he's not going to have any. Oh, he jams Jim. That's right. He won't have any associations of any kind, because he's going to have like a. He's got the tiniest head that you can imagine, because he hasn't met anyone yet. He just he's got a small affinity with this guy. He's probably the guy who hired him. Although that guy's got even more of an affinity with him. Ooh, look at this tiny little head here. Jams Jim likes some of these guys more than they like him, because nobody knows who he is. He's brand new. He's a new kid on the block. He's a new kid in town. He likes Lu Bu a lot. He likes Ma-Ti a good bit. Where's JG Mystery in all this? I thought I could find him fairly easily. There's Vulture Bobo. He likes JG Mystery. A little bit more than he likes Lu Bu, actually. Oh, but I meant to actually... Well, whatever. Alright, so let's see if they're still arranged the same way. No, it's not. We're going to look up the information for Jams Jim, and then we're going to call it a video. I sure hope Jams Jim enjoyed the LP, since he gets to appear here in the final, like, second to last, probably, video of this portion before I go back to Hero Mode. But let's learn what we can about Jams Jim. Jams Jim's a mighty warrior. He's got a war build for sure. He's at rank 9 with no merit, stipend of 100, and no duty, no record, no nothing, no duty. He's yeah, he's a brand new officer. He's the new kid in town. Everybody loves him when you're not around. And when we come back, folks, we are going to work on finishing off. I'm thinking, depending on how... Oh, man, I got to think about whether I'm going to sing a song over the credits, because they're coming. I don't think we'll get anything equivalent to main game credits for beating all of these story modes, or hero modes. So, yeah, when we come back, folks, we may be last, or perhaps second to last video of the LP, or the main game. Hero mode. We'll finish up the hero modes after this. People can talk about whether they'd like to see another playthrough of this, or if there's a different Nobunaga's Ambition RTK type of game that they'd rather see me do. I'm not going to be playing both of those games at the same time, for sure. So, when we come back, folks, we'll be back.